Take a drive from downtown along Broad Street. You run into Lincoln Financial Field, the home of the Eagles here in South Philadelphia. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's our visitors and the Philadelphia Eagles. Mike Tirico next to the great tight end, Greg Olsen. Glad you are joining us for this one. Off we go from South Philly. Now an opening has the 30. And they will finally track him down, but not before he takes this to the other side of midfield. We'll go three tight ends here on 1st and 10. Now the first carry for the Alabama speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 43-yard line.
From the 43, it's 2nd and 3. So the Eagles will use their first time out here, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
Here we go, son. Green 19, good after that. Up. Go.
Looks like a design run here with Fields. And that is going nowhere in a hurry. Finally taken down well behind the line.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
3rd and 11.
Hey, Ted, Green 19, good after that.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. It's complete. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. 17 yards on that play. That's enough for a first down.
17 yards. First down, Austin.
Don't jump. Ready? Green 19. Angel. Right.
A toss to the right. Here comes Gibbs. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Give him 12 on that one. They are on the mark. Another first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
Looking for the pylon, but the official right there is going to mark them out of bounds at the 1-yard line. That catch number 40 on the season for him. Great chance to make an early statement here on the road. It is 1st and goal. Shooting. No, he's not going to get in. In fact, they've shoved him backwards.
I give that defense all the credit in the world there, Mike. And offensively, you find yourself first and goal from the 1. You have to find a way to get that last yard and put the ball in the end zone. There's no excuses to miss a touchdown here.
From back at the 2 now, here's second and goal. This a design run with Fields. And he will take it in himself. Justin Fields. Touchdown, Austin. It's his 4th rushing touchdown of the year.
Well, just about every metric you can use, it's very clear, Mike. This is one of the best defenses in football. So I think coming in preparing for this game, we were asking ourselves, where do the points for this offense come by? And I'll tell you what, they silenced a lot of those doubts here with this opening drive to take it all the way down the field, to sustain possession, and come away with points. I haven't seen many teams do that to this defense. They got some things to sort out here before this next possession.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Keelan Robinson to return. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
At their own 32-yard line.
Deputy Lions. Hey, smash.
They'll run, and this is Quinshawn Judkins. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards.
Taylor on the tackle. It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5 at the 37-yard line.
So, from the 37, here's second and 5.
Let's go now. Cougar 19. Hey,
Out of shotgun, Richardson. Short throw taken by Pitts. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
First down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
65, Riggs.
Up the middle goes Judkins here. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. A 19-yard pickup there. First down, Philadelphia.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Trap 60, trap 60. Warrior 70.
Richardson to throw here on first and 10. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Rolling right. Escaping the danger. Throwing and completing. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So they'll talk over what to do on this third down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. 7-0 is our score. And we're back in Philly in a moment. They'll come up to 3rd and 3.
Ready? Viking 18. Rig alert, rig alert.
From the gun, Richardson. He's got his tight end. That's Pitts. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this. Then on third down or critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
Again, it's Judkins. A second down throw for Richardson. That's hauled in at the 2. And he'll take it on in. Devontae Smith. Touchdown, Philadelphia. What a year. That is touchdown number 22 on the season. Riley Patterson now to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Eagles come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Now return coming from the 7. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here we go, son. Blue 58, blue 58.
In motion, it's Golden.
Right.
They'll start by going forward with a pop pass. And a nice defensive play. There's good awareness coming through to make the play in the backfield for a loss of yardage. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
Here we go. 3:19, that's it. Hey, Monday. Hey, 10.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Don't jump, ready? 3:19, that's it. Right.
Fields from the gun on 3rd down. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas.
If you're going to run this route against quarters coverage, Mike, you have to do a better job of running the route flatter. The quarterback is going to trust that you are going to uncover right when that guy comes out of his break, but he rounds the route just a little too much and ends up being a costly mistake.
He'll work forward for a couple. Malik Hooker there on the tackle.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 33, here's 2nd down and 7.
Here we go. Hey, check that. 18 Cardinal.
2 minutes to play. First half, all tied at 7. We'll come back to Philadelphia right after this. Second down, they need 7.
Ready, ready. 70, Timber Wolf. Say, hey. Warrior 70. Mustang 19. Street. Go street. Go.
Richardson. He'll get that to Quinshon Judkins. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
3rd down, 3 to go.
70 Lions. 60 Vikings. 60 Vikings. Ready?
We'll try and run for the first with Judkins. It's a 1st down and a gain of 16.
There's a big conversation going on right now around the NFL about what is the true value of having a run game. And I've always thought it comes down to being good at 3 situations. Can you run the ball in the 4th quarter with a lead? How well can you run the ball on the goal line? And then in this case, how well can you run the ball in short yardage situations?
60 Vikings. 60 Vikings. Bronco 80.
And on 1st down, it's back to Judkins. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. He'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Looking to throw. Richardson. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
If there's one positive remaining, it's the fact that they're still in scoring position. But with the way they've been able to move the ball down here in the red zone, they're thinking 6. But after that last sack, their chances of converting here for a touchdown have gotten a lot more difficult.
From the gun on 3rd down, Richardson. And he will get into the end zone. Devontae Smith. Touchdown, Philadelphia. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start to this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
Jake Bailey set to kick off.
Still a little time. Final minute of this 1st half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This is going to be taken in at the 3. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40.
Here we go.
Fields now to throw on 1st down. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
Here we go. Good. Green 19, judge that. Hey, 10. Right.
2nd down. It's Fields. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
All right, so the ball falls incomplete, but I think what it does now, Mike, is it allows you to stop the clock, get in the huddle, take a deep breath, and now your play caller has to give you the best play. Go get points here before the half and try to build something going into halftime.
Now Fields. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. It sets up fourth down. On fourth down, it's Corliss Waitman out to punt. Now fair catch. He'll take it at about the 24-yard line.
Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Come on. Hit. 76, Panther 11, Panther 11. Ranger, 70 Ranger. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Go.
Richardson to throw it here on first down. Back to the sideline and intercepted. Picked off by Alontae Taylor.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing is end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
Here we go, son.
Receiver in motion, headed left.
Go.
On first and 10, Fields. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Second and 10.
Here we go, son. 319, just what? EQ.
Back to throw is Fields. Forced to his right. He's going to tuck it and go. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So, one half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Ready? Cowboy 80. Cowboy 80.
They'll run with Judkins to begin the drive. He'll work this ahead for 2, maybe 3. Nate Wiggins up to make the tackle.
Again, 4. It's now second and 6.
It is second and 6.
Ready? Ready?
Richardson operating from the pistol. That's caught left side by Pitts. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's a gain of 20.
They get an even 20 on that one. Good for an Eagles first down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
60 Eagles. Ready? Panther 60. Panther 60. Panther 60.
Here's Judkins. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
When When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
19, 18, robbery, 18.
To throw, it's Richardson. To the right, that's Pitts. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
On 3rd down, here's Judkins. A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on 4th down.
A 9-yard gain on the play. It's
now Richardson. He's got it at about the 8. And he's in. Roy Franklin. Touchdown, Eagles. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year.
Great job here on 4th and goal. The most difficult play to defend, Mike, is scramble pass in the red zone. There's teams out there that create these exact opportunities because of the stress it puts on coverage. That's why it's so critical for these defenses to keep the quarterback in the pocket, because when you don't, it is so hard to latch onto these receivers for that amount of time.
He fields it at the 8. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. In motion comes Thomas. One knocked away. It is incomplete. They go for the RPO and not connect. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Solid rep there for this corner, Mike. I mean, to stay disciplined with his technique throughout the entire play. So often we see when the ball's put in the air, the defender can panic and they either get a pass interference or they misplay the ball. This time he times it perfectly and forces the incompletion.
Fields now on 2nd down. Going down the middle of the field, and he's got his tight end. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 42 yards. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Here we go. Easy. No much. Alpha. Right.
Fields. This is caught 2. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Austin. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. On the return, it's Robinson. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Let's go. 60 Eagles. Sixty Maverick. Ready.
On 1st down, it's Richardson. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Out of the shotgun, Richardson exiting the pocket right. That's caught by Smith on the right side. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
Ready. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready.
Here's Richardson. And it's downfield to the tight end Pitts. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a 1st down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
The tackle made by Malik Hooker. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at their 49-yard line.
Ready up. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Here we go.
So we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. From just shy of midfield, here's 2nd and 7.
Go. Cowboy 80.
Here's Judkins now as we begin the 4th quarter. And he's going to have a 1st down. Good run down inside the 45-yard line.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on 3rd down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in 3rd down. I want to get all of my conversions on 1st and 2nd down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs.
He skips away nicely for that first defender. It's a pickup of 5.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
18, Viking, 18. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Mustang 19. 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. Panther 11, Panther 11.
On 2nd down, Richardson. That's out wide to Judkins. It'll be out of bounds. It's a gain of 4, and that gains them another 1st down.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 29-yard line.
70 Lions. Cowboy 80. Ready.
From the gun, Richardson. That'll be caught by the running back, Judkins. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative, just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go. 19, Tiger. 9, hurt.
On the give, it's Judkins. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
He's taken down at the 17-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Ready.
2nd down and 8.
Set it. 18, 70, Buffalo 18. Ready.
They'll drop to throw. On the run to the right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he is out of bounds. That's a couple of yards short of the marker, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
I really like the balance that they've showed so far on this drive, Mike, and what that does is it makes the defense have to defend the entire field. The run game and the pass game, everything looks the same. There's no tells, so they can't afford to just dial up certain schemes to take away a run or a pass. They've got to defend the entire playbook, and so far they've done a great job on this drive doing just that.
Richardson to throw. That one caught by Smith. And he's going to have the 1st down. They convert on 3rd, and it sets up a 1st and goal.
And that 1st down should all but do it, Mike. With only 1 remaining timeout, the defense just can't stop the clock enough. I would imagine it's victory formation, and we're a couple kneels away from this game being over.
Here we go.
They'll run it here, and here's Judkins. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
Patterson now to add the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Eagles will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
Visitors 14. Jake Bailey sets
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This will be returned from the 6. Oh, he's got room past the 30. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. This is 1st and 10.
Here we go, tonight. 19 instruction.
They motion the slot man left. Now to tap this one forward, the receiver heading left. Now this offense could use the 1st of their timeouts. They'll stop it. Just over 40 seconds to go in this one. They'll come up now for 2nd down.
Here we go. Green Knights tonight.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's out of bounds with the 1st down. So they get a new set of downs and just as importantly stop the clock.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the 1st down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. Now another timeout called by this offense. They have one remaining. They'll stop it with a little over 30 left in the game.
Here we go, son. 331, 331. Out, let's go. Easy, easy, easy. Right.
First down. Fields. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Turn on, son. Hey, carry. Right.
Second down. It's Fields. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. It'll be first and goal. That's a gain of 28. To throw is Fields. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone. Now we'll get whistles, and they have signaled for a timeout. Curious there, not sure the logic, but one stoppage with 5 seconds to go.
Here we go. Right.
In motion, it's Golden.
Right.
Now a second down throw for Fields. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet. Here's Cam Little for the PAT. He gets it to go, and the visitors are back within 6.
Eagles 27, visitors 21.
Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. And this is not going to wind up anywhere near the landing zone. So they're going to blow it dead, and they'll bring the ball out to start at the 40-yard line. They'll come up first and 10 at the 40. Victory formation, defense powerless to stop. And that should just about do it. So it's a win here for the Eagles. They get the home victory here in the division in the first of their 2 scheduled matchups. A chance to go for the season sweep.